In October, I challenged myself to go on a 10-day cruise with carry-on only. This meant not only paring down the volume of what I took, but also changing up some products from liquids to solids to take while flying. Today, I want to share 8 wins and 3 duds that I took on this trip to maybe help you on your next travels. Hey y'all, I'm Ashley from All Bodies Travel, a travel channel all about everything from cruise ships to road trips, all from the perspective of a person in a larger body. Let's start with the wins. So first up is this Power Cube. Now, I got this several years ago when I took my cruise in 2021, I believe. It was either then or 2022. It is still available on Amazon. Links to everything are down in the description below. So you can see this is all USB and US outlets here to go into a US outlet. So it gives you 2 extra outlets and 3 USBs. There are versions of this now that have a USB-C and 2 USBs. And there's also a version with the USB-C where the prongs fold down to make it a little more streamlined for your baggage. So I really like this one. It is cruise approved. This is from Cruise On. You cannot take power strips on board or extension cords. If you need an extension cord for like a CPAP machine, they will provide you 1 or 2, however many you need. But you can't take your own. Power strips, or surge protectors rather, are a fire hazard on ships, so they're not allowed. So you want to make sure that whatever you do take as a power source or as a outlet extender, that it is not surge protected, that it is cruise approved, as the Cruise On brand is. The second winner that I took was my backpack. It worked really well for my... I have a cat behind me. It worked really well for carry-on for both the flying day and for boarding the ship. It fit everything I needed in there. It fit my laptop in, all my electronics, jacket. This cat, I tell you what, Phoebe. Anyway, and it just performed really well for me. It was comfortable to wear, has a billion pockets for everything that I needed, including a cat, maybe? Phoebe, really? So I have not tested this for like everyday use, so I don't know how well it would perform day after day after day carrying all your stuff, but for travel, I think it's going to work great. It holds a ton of stuff, tons of pockets like I mentioned, and it's a good price. So if you want to check this out, link down below in the description. So the next thing I tried for the first time on this trip, let me find my thingies here, were earbud cases for my earrings and silicone zip ties for my necklaces. And I have to say they worked really great. My earrings stayed protected within these little earbud cases. They have magnetic closures, so unless your earrings are tiny, they're not going to escape. And I usually don't wear tiny earrings. So these worked really well for me for my dangly earrings. I took 4 pairs of them and just wore them, repeated them throughout the week. And then for my necklaces, I bundled them up and then zip tied them to keep them from tangling. So I generally took it down to about like that and then looped it back through the second loop so that it was nice and secure. So those silicone ties really worked well. Again, I took a handful of necklaces to repeat throughout the week, and I was very happy with these. The next thing that I took was a magnetic Anker phone charger. This was great for when I was out and about filming things, I could attach it to the back of my phone. I do have a special case that allows magnetic chargers, magnetic chargers to attach to my phone, so I don't even have to think about them. So that was great. Wireless, and then when it is on, it does open up into a little phone stand if you want to use your phone while charging it. So this is a great little battery. I think it holds maybe 2 charges. I'm not entirely sure. I have a larger phone bank, a charging bank that is, more charges. It is also heavier, and it is also corded. So both of them are great options, but this is so portable and easy to use. I love it. I'll put a link for this and for my phone case in the description below. So for those of us who have larger thighs or body rolls or whatever, Body Glide was a win for me. It goes on really easily. It's made specifically for those areas that may chafe. So for me, for example, it would be my inner thighs, and then also possibly under my bra strap or bra band, under my boobs, because we all get boob sweat. At least the larger busted of us get boob sweat, and it can get chafy in there. So, or if you're wearing lace and walking around a lot, which frankly I do because I don't have a lot of options for bras, so they're lace. So anyway, that's TMI about my bras. But Body Glide worked really well. It just makes a little barrier so your skin slides together a little bit easier, and doesn't cause friction, and therefore burning, and therefore pain, and therefore you can't move because it hurts. So Body Glide was a total win. The 6th thing that really worked well for me was this 4Monster stuffable backpack. I used it on a couple of excursions when I didn't want to have to carry my backpack or my purse, and it makes, hold on, there. It carried everything I needed in it. My battery packs, my Kindle for if I wanted to read, and my jacket. I would stuff my jacket in here that, if I didn't need it or want it, or a sweater or whatever I had that I didn't need to wear at the time, I could stuff it in here and it was perfect. So, yeah, so this was great. I'll definitely be using it on future trips. It's great for, having it this size and then taking it for souvenirs or, souvenirs. Next, I did not get these from Amazon, but I got them from Walgreens. I think they were on clearance at Walgreens, so I just grabbed them. They are Ziploc pouches. I do have a link down below for something similar, but they're great for if you are taking liquid on the plane and you need your quart size bag. These, I believe, qualify. They expand. You can see the bottom gets larger there. I have little Purell one-use things in here that I took on the plane. But yeah, it's just a little zipper bag for your anything, for whatever you need to take. And waterproof. Well, I'll take that back. I don't know if they're waterproof. They are wipeable and cleanable. I don't know if they will hold water, or a big mess within them. Little messes, yes. Big messes, like a leaky shampoo bottle, I don't know. I didn't test that. So, but the Ziploc pouches, total win for me. So watch for these at Walgreens or check the link down below. Now, the MVP of this trip was the Tide to Go pen. I happened to have this in my purse. I didn't even think about it until we needed it. And next time I go on a cruise, I'm taking like 3 or 4 of these to have in my purse, in my toiletries bag, in my carry-on bag, everywhere. Because this saved so many clothes from stains. You just apply it directly. You can see it has a little chisel tip. You apply it directly to the spill or the stain on your shirt, the fresh stain on your shirt or clothing. And it's a miracle. It really is. So I'm definitely going to take more of these on my next trip, and I need to throw this one back in my purse for those times when I'm out and about and, dribble something on myself. So, Tide To Go pen, #1 MVP of my October cruise. What is a product that you love that you take with you on your travels everywhere, no matter where you're going? Leave a comment down below and let me know. I'm really interested to hear and to maybe try it out for myself. Now, I want to talk about 3 kind of duds that I took on this trip that I was hoping, I had high hopes for, but they didn't quite work out the way that I wanted them to. First off, toothpaste tablets. I know a lot of people love these and use them on an everyday basis, but I don't like them. It's a personal preference. I don't like them. I might try a different brand, a different flavor, but for me, these were a no. In the future, I'll just get a small tube of toothpaste and take that with me, either check baggage or carry on in the baggie. The second thing that I had high hopes for was my collapsible water bottle. This is entirely a personal failure on my part to drink enough water throughout the day on the cruise. I ended up in the cabin, I ended up using the glasses that we had in the bathroom rather than filling this up. And then out and about, I just drank water from glasses from bars or in the dining room. So, personal failure, not a failure on the part of the water bottle itself. I will be trying this again in September, October. I'm going on a Virgin Voyages cruise. If you want more information about that, hit me up. My email address is in the description below. Virgin has refillable water bottle stations throughout the ship, so I think it'll be a little easier to fill this up. And also they deliver water to the rooms on a daily basis and refill that as needed, so I can refill it with really fresh water in my room. So I am going to give this another try later this year, so keep your eyes out for that. The final thing that really was a failure on the product's part, maybe on the product's part, maybe on the situation, I don't know. I don't have one here to hold up and show you, but it's Tide Sink Packs. These did not work for me. I'm going to have a whole video about packing carry-on only and everything that I did to advance that, to pack carry-on only for a 10-day cruise in the fall. Tide Sink Packs were a part of that plan. And what you're supposed to be able to do is fill your sink with water, add the Tide, add your clothes, do a manual swishing around of your clothes, and then rinse them and hang them up to dry. In a cruise ship cabin, did not work. It did not work. So, I will not be doing that again. If I do pack carry-on only for a longer cruise, I will be using laundry services. It's just easier. It does cost more money, but they will wash, dry, and fold for you. And it's just it's just easier. I do not recommend the Tide sink pods unless maybe if you're in a hotel for an extended period of time with a little bit larger sink, or even a bathtub where you can get some more water in there, and the bathtub will actually be able to plug up where a sink may not be able to. Like on a cruise ship, I don't think it was able to plug up. Maybe it did. I don't remember. I just remember it didn't work. The sink was so small. I could get one tank top in there and have to rinse it out. It was a mess, y'all. It was a mess, and it didn't work out. So, Tide sink pods on a cruise ship, not worth it. Use the Tide to Go pen. Pack enough undershirts, the ones that are closest to your skin, to get through the whole week or the whole 10 days or whatever it is, or use laundry services. Those are my suggestions there. So if you enjoyed this video at all, or if it was helpful or informative, if this video helped you at all, gave you any ideas for products to use or not to use, please hit the like button and let me know. If you want to see my previous video where I was all excited about these products and had big plans for how to use them, you can check out this video next. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.